God, that is life right there. Hi, I'm JD. Welcome back to my channel. And today I had wanted to talk about NaNoWriMo National Novel Writing Month because that is coming up. It's coming up quickly and I'm not quite ready to talk about that yet. I thought I had a plan of what I wanted to do. And of course that plan lasted a whole 2 weeks. And now I'm just like, no, not so sure anymore. So today, let's just talk about how plans change. It's okay. I kind of talked about this in my last video where it's okay. Things just kind of fall apart. It's okay. Especially nowadays where everything is just so uncertain in the world. It can be very hard to create a plan and stick to it without something throwing a wrench in your works. You just have to kind of keep moving with the flow. I know, I feel a lot of pressure to always be doing something with my writing. I should be creating a reader group on Facebook. I should have a well-maintained, pretty blog that releases a blog post every other day. Have the YouTube channel, have a Discord server, have, all these cool book releases and plan signings, and a lot of times I'm just struggling to get the words out. I feel like authors are just almost peer pressured into feeling like they have to do everything, they have to be everything, they have to have everything that isn't necessary. I don't want to say it's not necessary because in some aspects it is. It's how they create the publicity and how they get their income, but you got to realize that you can't have any of that if you're not getting the words out first. And that can be really hard to do and balance with everything else you've got going on in your life, especially in the middle of a pandemic. Because, while one author maybe she's not, one author's not in a committed relationship or doesn't have a family, doesn't have a full-time job, they can commit 24/7 of their time to working on everything that authors seem to need to be able to do these days. But it's hard, the pressure to those of us who have committed relationships, partners and husbands and wives, to those of us who have families, who have full-time jobs, who have special needs kids or special needs or chronic illnesses ourselves. It's difficult to God, that truck. It's so difficult to just feel like we have to play keeping up with the Joneses just to get everything done, and we're pushing ourselves further and further into burnout just to have and try to maintain this lifestyle. And it's obsessive, and I feel like I'm just getting to that point of finding that I don't need it all. I don't need to have an active reader group on Facebook where I'm posting 3 times a day. I don't need that. I'm barely on Facebook now. Why do I need to try and pursue fans there? I feel like with writing, and I know this is coming from my experience as a reader, not necessarily as an author. I will say that ahead of time because I really haven't had experience with this from the other side. But for me, as a reader, I go to where my authors are. I have favorite authors that are only on Instagram. So I will follow them on Instagram. And when I know I'm looking, they're supposed to have a release soon, I can go to Instagram, look up their profile and see it there. I know that there is a Facebook group for another author I love, and she posts information in her Facebook group. I know that that's there. I go to Facebook to look that up. Yes, I have these platforms so I can go and find the information I need where the authors are posting it, All this as a roundabout way of saying that your readers will come to you. You do not have to have everything all over the place for them. You don't have to have a Twitter and Instagram or whatnot, and if you don't want to. If you can't maintain all of it, if it's too much, pick one. Just pick one. I'm finding for myself that Instagram and YouTube are kind of my go-to, and even Instagram is kind of falling off the wayside right now. I'm having a really hard time just getting photos and stuff out right now relating to my writing, because I'm just not writing all that much. And when I am, I'm trying to focus on my writing. So yeah, oh my God. That was just a rant. Anyway, let's see, a little writing update. I have slowly been getting into the writing again. Like I said, I've been thinking about Nano. I've started planning my Q4 with the HB90 method. That is such an awesome method. If you have not checked it out before, go see Sarah at the Heart Breathings blog. She has a YouTube here. I'll post links below. It's a really great system for organizing and planning and kind of figuring out your goals and figuring out what your priorities should be. But otherwise, life has been just a struggle. I'm trying to find balance, and like, hello, I am filming in my car because my kids are like through the roof today. And so I used an excuse to grab Starbucks. I'm going to sit here for a few minutes and film my vlog, and then I'm going to go run an errand and go back home and try to maintain a level of peace that might not be possible today. Reflecting back on the last quarter, I don't know, I feel very wishy-washy about it. It's like, on the things that I actually set goals for, like my goal 1 was writing related, totally flopped on that one. Goal 2 was YouTube related. How many videos did I get up? I think I got like 2 or 3, right? It's like, I feel like all my goals, things just kind of flopped, especially work wise. My third goal, which was kind of like a split goal, one was on my health and mental health, and I feel like I did pretty okay with that. I've been still struggling with my shoulder. The shoulder hole, the whole issue with the shoulder has led into yet another health issue that I am just not happy about. That's a whole nother topic for another day. And then the other part of that goal was, of goal 3, was to kind of work on decluttering the house and working on homeschool for my daughter, which I feel like those 2 goals, the whole mental health, I maintained with the health and mental health. There's some new challenges, but I did make some headway with some of the issues I was trying to follow. And then with the decluttering, we made really good progress cleaning out some of the stuff in the house. We set up a school room for the kids, and I have been able to follow through with homeschool for my daughter. I don't know if you guys are interested how I'm balancing virtual school, homeschool, and my writing. But if you are, leave a comment down below, and I will do a vlog about that, or maybe a day in the life of. I don't know. It depends on what you guys are interested in. I am still working on figuring out my writing goals for Q4, but overall, I feel like Q3 went okay. Like I said, I did pretty well on some of the goals. On other goals, I did not do well at all. But that's life right now. That's life. We're in a pandemic. My kids are insane and climbing the walls. It's been too hot to get out and play outside lately, but thankfully we finally got some cool weather moving in, so we'll be spending some more time outside, thankfully. So Q4 is coming up, and I'm working on my goals right now. I'm about halfway through the HB90 process, and really realistically, going through this process, I'm just like cringing at almost every decision I'm making, thinking I'm going to have to change this in 2 weeks. So I'm trying to keep my goals and limited. I think I'm only going to do 2 goals this quarter, and I know that I have a lot of things coming up. I have vacation in October. I have my daughter's birthday in October. We have Thanksgiving. We have Halloween. I can't forget Halloween. Halloween's the best holiday of them yet. There's Halloween, there's Thanksgiving, there's the winter holidays in December that we are going to have stuff for. So just trying to keep all of that in mind when I plan for these goals for Q4. So I think basic writing goal, I am going to try and write 500 words a day. I think that's just going to be my basic goal. That's not too bad. And really, I've been handwriting lately in my journal. This has been probably the best thing, because when I'm handwriting, the words flow a little easier. And then when I type it up, I start adding stuff in, so that's even better. So it's like a second draft when I do add it. So I write in my journal, which is actually, if you guys are interested, it's a Lettrum 1917. And I have it in this like custom leather cover. I put stickers on it, all my covers. I archive these, so I actually put the little sticker plates on them. And when I put it on my shelf, I will put the spine sticker on it. But other than that, that's where I've been doing. I've been focusing on morning pages and doing all my handwriting, my words for the day in my book here. Everything else has been going into Notion. Oh my goodness, I am in love with Notion. If you have not heard about Notion, it's this web app that it's so versatile. I am blown away. Someone mentioned it to me during a critique meeting, and I was like, oh, okay, cool, I'll check it out. And obsessed. I am just plain obsessed. I have moved all my daily planning, my weekly planning. I've moved my quarterly planning in there. It's possible for me to move my Kanban board in there, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use my Kanban anymore. I've been thinking about that. I'm trying to think of what else. Notion is just so versatile. I love it. If you guys are interested in seeing how I use Notion for my writing stuff or my planning stuff, let me know. Maybe I can put a video together about that. So at some point I will put together a video of my Nano process and what I'm doing to prepare for Nano. I don't think, actually, I know I will not be going as in-depth with videos during Nano next year or this year, just because I know myself and I'm kind of in over my head already. So there's that. But I will be doing some updates, and I may be putting some weekly updates up about my process and how my progress is going with Nano throughout November. Okay, so I'm sorry this has been such a ranty and crazy video. But other than that, I will see you guys until next time. Peace, love, and happy writing, y'all.